As a Virat Kohli fan, I couldn't be more happier to say that Virat Kohli is back in form. Because Virat has been facing so much criticism for unnecessary reasons. Even prior to the Asia Cup, many people have been doubting whether he should actually be in the Asia Cup team and whether he should be in India's World Cup plans. But now he has replied back to all that criticism and he's now India's highest run scorer thus far in this Asia Cup. But despite even achieving that feat, people still criticize him for having a significantly lower strike rate when compared to what you would expect in the modern T20 game. But I don't think that's something that you should criticize him on. His role in the team is to actually play that stability role, and he's actually playing that to he's actually playing that very well. When Mohammad Rizwan plays that role, everyone is commending him. But when Virat Kohli tries to play that role and plays that role extremely well at a 130 strike rate, people criticize him and he faces a lot of flack on it for it. But I think it's this criticism that actually motivates him, right, to do better. He's been facing this criticism for the last 3 years. He's faced so many hardships, being removed from all three formats of captaincy. His batting has been on a slump. So I think it's the hardships and the criticism that actually motivates him to do his best and actually give his best on the field. Therefore, I don't think we should be criticizing Virat because he's done what we all expect him to do. He scored valuable runs for the team. Even in the first match against Pakistan, he scored a valuable 35. In the last match against Hong Kong, he got a 50. And in this match as well, while all the other batsmen around him were falling, he kept one end strong and he got a 60. And we cannot blame a low strike rate on just him. He had to play that role because people around him weren't actually scoring those runs. So I think Virat deserves a lot more credit than he actually is receiving at the moment, and I think it's time that we actually value Virat Kohli for his contributions. And I'm not saying this from a biased point of view and because I'm a Virat Kohli fan, but I think for the purpose of cricket we need to be fair on all cricketers and we need to ensure that the best cricketers actually are going to give their best on the field. I don't think media and spectators should put unwanted pressure on them and try to get them into a negative frame of mind. And because Virat, as he has mentioned multiple times, mental health is extremely important, and unwanted pressure and unwanted gossip from media and spectators is not something we need. His performances this Asia Cup have clearly shown that he's in a proper frame of mind, that he is still the Virat Kohli that we know. And the best part is that these have come against strong oppositions like a Pakistan, and we know the kind of numbers he has Pakistan. Therefore, I don't think we should be that Virat should be facing any more flack, and I think it's time that we agree and come into consensus that Virat is back in form and that Virat should be a permanent mainstay at that number 3 position in all formats of cricket for India, and that his place is no more in jeopardy.